flights. Young barracuda watching for them gray whites. Way bright stage lights. They might just take the pipe if I play it right. Aim tight, go bananas, take a bite. Hold the hammers, might take your life in your pajamas. Play it right and take a hike to Alabama. I'm gone. I be in and out the spot. I ain't got no time to talk. Nigga, I'm gone. I be on and off the road. I be living like a boss. Nigga, I'm gone. Shawty do it like a pussy. Knock the pussy out the park. Nigga, I'm gone. We been racing to the money. I been winning from the start. Nigga, I'm easy.
Y'all, I was muted. I'm glad I didn't talk for too long. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me. And I am coming to you guys today to talk about the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in Davos. It's in Switzerland. And it was from January 16th to January 20th, which was yesterday. 1 week. And let me see, can I make this bigger? All right. So let me see. Let's go here. Let's go. And I want to talk to you guys about this because I don't know if you guys remember, but I don't know if you guys remember. Well, you should. You know what I'm saying? If you've been following me. If not, welcome. Oh, I forget. Before I forget again, let me say, like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, hey. If you're not, welcome. Thank you for coming back. This is pretty much where, I look at things, going on and, let it just percolate in my mind and then, thrush them onto you guys. And you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. But if you've been with me for a while, the role the World Economic Forum plays. They are the people who are pushing the, and I believe I spoke about it in another video or a prior video I did, the Great Reset. Basically, what the World Economic Forum is, it is a lot of rich people that has no government backing. Like, it is not a United States government institution. They're just a lot of very rich people from different countries around the world who come together, rub shoulders with the most influential people in their area, in the business sectors, banking sectors, and stuff like politicians and things like that. They all go there and they make decisions for everybody else. Okay. And so, I'm sorry, I hear my cat. I put a bell around his little neck because, he just be everywhere. And so this is their annual meeting that they have in January. And so let's see what's going on. So they had their closing remarks yesterday. And they were in Davos, however you say it. And I had read through a few of these key points and a few things that they were talking about. And so let's see. Let's go to 5 things to know. All right. So trade, tech, and tackling the climate crisis were just some of the topics under discussions this week in Davos. And it says they heard from the leader in Ukraine on the Ukraine, the economy and health. And from my understanding, the president of Ukraine and his wife, they spoke, but they was on a Zoom call. And so let's see. It says okay, you can watch it. And I'm on the World Economic Forum's head site. weforum.org. Yeah, it says the First Lady of Ukraine urged world leaders to use their influence to bring an end to Russia's aggression. And her husband, they addressed Davos via video link. It was on a Zoom call, because I don't know if Vladimir Putin was there. Is that his name right? Putin? I don't know if Putin was there or not. You know, they don't bang with each other, so I'm pretty sure they didn't want to be in the same area. You know, this was one of those East Coast, West Coast things from back in the day. They was like, yo, y'all both can't come to the Source Awards. So the theme for this year is trade for resilience, growth, and climate action. I believe that's the theme. That was the theme. But so they spoke about climate change, and what I kind of want to go down to, I don't know if it was in this article, but if you want to look through this, you can, you know what I'm saying, go on their website and kind of look through it. But they really trying to whew, child. And so, okay, they're talking about the tech world. They are still like seriously trying to prepare people for a cyber attack. I believe it was like Operation Pegasus. It was one of the operations that they had did where they are preparing people for a cyber attack. And also it says global cybersecurity outlook made it clear there are risks. But you know what's so crazy is they are preparing people for a serious cyber attack, but at the same time, they're laying off people. They're laying off workers everywhere. Everywhere is laying off workers and trying to put their businesses. Okay, I'll show you guys. I found the article about that. I don't want to make this too long. All right. They're laying off people. Let me see. I think it's this one. Okay, is this it? Davos key takeaways from the World Economic Forum. So they said that, you know, one of the announcements is China's open back up and they want to get inflation down to 2%. And if you remember my past video, I was telling you guys about how they want to make the inflation go down. They're going to have to make unemployment go up. So they're going to have to lay off more people to balance out the economy. I don't know how that works. I ain't gonna hold you. I figured you needed more people to make money to put it into the economy. You know, they really could just print more money. I don't know. They pull money out their butts for these corporations and banks all the time. I don't see why they have to do all this extra stuff and mess with people up. But you know, so listen to this. This week, listening to the politicians, I was surprised in a way because I got the feeling that no one really knows exactly where we are heading and what solution can be. And that was Tanja Fajon, I'm sorry, Soviet Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister. And this is from the NATO Secret General. It says, if we want a negotiated peaceful solution tomorrow, we need to provide more weapons today. What? That don't even make any sense. Okay. So I told you, I said before, they talked about the climate. They talked about the tech. And let's see. China said they're open for business. They are ready to mingle. All right. And they talked about the Inflation Reduction Act, dubbed a game changer for climate change. Wow, how? The European nation says it would mobilize state aid and sovereignty found to keep firms from moving to the United States. The key question is not China's first, US first, Europe first. The key questions for all of this is climate first. Financial services. Global financial institutions are grappling with how to right size for a slowdown while dealing with a host of other headwinds, with the threat of inflation still hanging over central banks. Financiers are facing demands from regulators for higher capital levels to prepare for a downturn, making making some businesses unprofitable. I'm sorry, y'all. It's early and I'm weird. I'm not gonna hold you. Pressure is also increasing for them to finance the global transitions to a greener future. Like, it's a bank. And what they mean by a greener future means they really just want to take your money from you actually having physical cash to crypto. So you know what's crazy? All right, let me tell you. In the beginning, we had gold. We did gold and we traded, like the barter system, where you have something that they can use, and they have something that you can use, and like you actually traded like meaningful stuff, and everybody was okay with it. All right. So no, first they had the barter, then they would trade gold and silver for that. Then the first money that you had was backed by gold. So when you had your money, it was actually backed by gold. Then they took the gold seal off. So then your money ain't worth nothing no more. So then you get these pieces of green paper that they're telling you is worth something. But in all actuality, it's not backed by anything valuable anymore. And so now they want to take that away and give you the illusion of having wealth. Because if they take away any kind of physical representation of cash, do you really have it? And that's something that Kanye was trying to tell everybody about. And you want to know something wild? Hold on. Because y'all know me and my ADHD, I'll go. Okay, that was it. That was what I wanted to. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Pressure is also increasing on them to finance the global transition into a greener future much faster than they have been doing so far, which means they're about to put this in overdrive. And it says geopolitics and cybersecurity risks are further complicating matters. So they're having cyber issues, trying to get your money to go. How can I put this? Okay, the problem is that they want to make everything 100% online, but they want to make it so the average Joe can't just put money into existence. Like, they want to be able to control your banking account and your money all online, but they don't want the average computer savvy person to be able to go in there and like put in his account that he has $1 million or something like that. When we think of cybersecurity, we think of somebody stealing from other people. But in all actuality, the government wants to steal from you without any problems. They don't, you seen how they went in there and they took Kanye's money, and not just Kanye, it's a lot of people that have. In actuality, that's going to bring me to the next article, guys. Hold on. That's going to bring me to the next article. My computer is cutting up, y'all. This is my laptop, and it's trying to cut up. Let me see. This was not a coinky-dink, y'all. This was not a coinky-dink, okay? Bank of America CEO says new ESG rules are needed to reboot capitalism. All right, so Bank of America chief executive said Wednesday that current efforts to produce a set of official global standards on ESG were vital to align capitalism and with what society wants from them. So he was at the World Economic Forum. This is what he was talking about at the World Economic Forum. And it just so happens that around that same time that he was talking about this, people monies went missing in their bank account. Yeah, go figure. He said he was converted to the idea after seeing hundreds of companies sign up to the UN Sustainable Development Goals in 2017. Remember I told you about that? Okay, so remember back when I was trying to tell you guys about the Great Reset and the 2030 agenda? Now, the Sustainable Development, I believe, is the Agenda 2030, because the Agenda 21 was depopulation, and Agenda 2030 is the Sustainable Development. And he said back in 2017, which I've been telling y'all, and not only that, but remember the Great Reset. All the video for the Great Reset also came out in 2017. So back then they were trying to tell us that it was a conspiracy theory and it wasn't real, but the whole time the people with the actual money, they knew about this. And it says hundreds of companies signed up in 2017 while they were still trying to tell us it wasn't real. Okay, so followed by an ongoing debate over what concepts like sustainability actually mean. And accusations of greenwashing without the definition, without that, what is it? Oh my God, that you had, what you had is everybody defined it in their own way. Somebody would think this issue is important, or this way to talk about it is important, he said. So everybody had their own opinion on what that was, what sustainability is, and what it means. So it says in 2020, the chief, who is also chair of the World Economic Forum, International Business Council, and World Economic Forum founder and chair Klaus Schwab worked with the Big Four accountants to create a set of common stakeholder metrics for companies to follow. We'll go over this another day, y'all. We'll go over this. I want to see what this, let me say. Okay, we'll go over that another day. He said it is now important to go to the official site and was supporting the new International Sustainability Standards Board set up by the non-profit, the IFRS. Now, you know what, guys, this is really starting to make me wonder about how they said they wanted to take taxes, like they want to get rid of them. This is really starting to make me wonder about that. So, yeah, last week this happened. They talked a lot about tech. They keep warning about a cyber attack. Bank of America was there talking about how they like the sustainable development goals that I told y'all about, Agenda 2030. While they're talking, people's money was magically disappearing out their account. And I don't think that's a coincidence that the world's biggest bank was at the World Economic Forum while they were talking about cybersecurity, and people's money started disappearing. And we're not talking about $2-3. We're talking about millions. You know? Well, I wanted to give you guys a little rundown. I don't want to be here too long. I was already on here for 20 minutes running my mouth. I got some more videos to make, so keep a lookout for some more videos because I got to get y'all caught up. All right, guys, I will see you later. Love y'all and have a blessed day.